Good morning, guys. It's another week and we've got more empowerment. So, today I want to talk about subtracting from yourself to add to others. In today's society, we have two types of people. We have those individuals who are not afraid to strive for more, to pursue their goals, to sacrifice, and go forth with whatever it is they want out of life. And then we also have those individuals that are complacent with where they are, not interested in moving, have no desire or will to be more, do anything more, just want to wake up every day, be taken care of, and go to sleep. And of course, with these two types of people in society, they intermingle. They're married, they're cousins, their family, they're friends. So it's hard to avoid these things. And honestly, you don't want to avoid them. But in the process, you don't want to lose pieces of you in the process. Now, what I mean by subtracting from you to add to others is when you're in a relationship or a friendship, when that person is able to guilt trip you or able to manipulate you into devaluing yourself, into contradicting your morals and values, when they're able to break you down mentally and not care about it, to where you're more emotional than you used to be, to where you are less vocal than what you used to be, to where you become just that yes man, where everything they say, okay, yes, where you no longer challenge or speak what you desire, speak what you think, what you feel, what you value. That's when you begin to subtract from yourself and you add to them. Why is that? Because you don't want to lose them. Because you don't want them to become uncomfortable with your individuality. Because you want to keep them around. And those things are fine. But when you're beginning to lose sight of your own morals and values in order to have those things, in order to do those things, that's when you're subtracting from you. You deserve to have your voice heard. You deserve to have someone around who cares about what you feel. You don't deserve to be browbeaten. You don't deserve to be diminished. You don't deserve to be made to be quiet. It's not love. It's not friendship. And I see that a lot nowadays. I see a lot of girls that go to school and they endure things with their mate that they normally wouldn't have or have yet to do up until they got with this one person. Or with their children, they accept certain things because that's all they can get. Or it's the best they've gotten thus far, even though they know that that's still not right. In order to keep these things around, in order to maintain the lifestyle that you have, in order to be able to be somewhat of a person, you endure these things outside of what you value. You endure these things outside of what you've wanted for your life previously. Or you accept these things because that's what society says is okay now. That's all there is out there from where you're looking. You're subtracting from yourself. Your value is based on your perception of you. Your perception of what you can get. Your desire to have something in your life. It's based on you. It's not based on what society places out here for you. Here you are in Toledo, you may be working, you may be going to school, and your husband may be overseas. So you're accepting what Toledo is giving you instead of broadening your horizon and saying, this is not it for me. Or because, you have family here, they don't want to do anything, they don't want to go anywhere, but you want to move. You sit here because I don't want to leave them alone. I don't want to feel bad. Feel bad about what? Growing? If you look at the Cinderella story, those ugly stepsisters were just that, ugly. Living in a nice house with a mean mother. And why were they there? Because Cinderella's father had passed away and they left her there. So they treated her bad. So she had to dumb herself down to maintain that life. To keep them around, to keep them happy. To keep herself in an okay position, which is what we do. And that one opportunity, she got that gumption to do something for herself. What happened? She pretty much became the most beautiful woman in town. She expanded on her lifestyle. Her life changed, and she was able to be herself. And she was comfortable in that space. And it's the same thing with us. We're that Cinderella story. Although our environment doesn't embody and support everything that we do, if we don't step out on that faith, if we don't step out and try something, if we don't get that little bit of energy to push us to do what we really want to do, maintain our morals and values. Cinderella knew she was worth more than that. Her little mouse friends knew she was worth more than that. She was worth that opportunity. And she took it. And she flourished. We're the same way. Whether or not someone goes into life with that same ambition or that same drive that you have, that's not on you. It's not for you to accommodate. It's not for you to diminish who you are just to help build them up. If you can't build them up and you can't be together, then you may have to step back a little bit. It may hurt. But who is it going to hurt in the long run? You, because you sacrificed everything you desired, everything that exhorts your being for them. You'll look back and you'll be upset. I don't want us to get comfortable in that. I've done it before too. I've been in a position where I'm like, no, I know I can take care of me, so I'm going to make sure that I get you going. I'm going to get you going and get that person going, and then look down the road and you're like, wow, I spent all this time on you when I could have been where I wanted to be by now. We do it. For those of us that have a big heart, we do it, and we do it without even thinking about it. But I want you to stop subtracting from you to make someone else comfortable, to keep someone else around. If you become a challenge because you're in that space and you're ready to move on, ready to grow, if that challenges them, all the better for them. Step up to the challenge or step back from the plate. But don't subtract from you just so someone else can be comfortable. Be you.